Hey everybody. So this is the final slide that we're going to discuss for this unit on bones. This is going to be talking about a few different bone disorders, some of which you may have heard before, some may be new. And we'll begin right here with osteoporosis. This is one that a lot of people have heard before. Some of us don't know what it means. So osteoporosis is exactly what it sounds like, and that is that osteo means bones, porosis means the forming of pores. So osteoporosis is going to be when bones start to lose their density, and therefore they start to lose their mass. That said, they start to become more brittle and more likely to break. The group of people most prone to this are, as many of you may know, the elderly, as well as post-menopausal women, specifically white women. And this is a disease that is very prevalent uh, in these groups, and it's probably one of the most familiar bone diseases people know about. The next here are when the spine becomes compressed over time. So, in other words, the cartilage in between the vertebrae start to become compressed and can result in the leaning forward of the person. So, if you look here at this image, the person on the right, you start to see it looks like they're starting to bend over or hunch over. This is called kyphosis, and this is just something you see again in elderly people when they start to have that hunch in their back. And then the next one next to that is scoliosis. This is something they check in children. As many of you may know from a younger age, or if you have children of your own, this is when they're looking to see if there is a bend in the back from side to side. So they are slightly different, but it's just when the back is not in this correct state, starting to see these little bends, and you don't really want to have either of these. But again, scoliosis is something that could be corrected early on, and kyphosis is something you typically see later in life. And then the last one here is disuse osteoporosis. And this is a little bit different than just regular osteoporosis because this has to do with disuse. You're not using it. So this can occur at any age, and it could be for any reason where an individual is immobilized or they are not putting enough weight on their bones. And that's why it's so important for anybody to make sure that they are continually exercising or at least moving around so they can apply that weight to those bones so they can maintain or ideally gain as much mass as possible throughout youth so that as later on in life you have those strong dense bones. But again, this can happen at any age to any person who is not using their bones, not moving around. So if you have any questions on this, please let me know. And this is the end of the bones.